Hi, I'm Julius Jenkins from the EWE Baskets Oldenburg, number 22, and this is my story. I come from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. That's where I was born and raised. I learned basketball coming up as a young kid from my dad, my brother, and also my older sister played, so I learned a lot from those guys, and that's who I followed, and they were my idols growing up. I played on a lot of youth teams, and I also played at parks and stuff where my dad would go and play, and my brother and my sister too. Most of the major influences was my dad, because he had his city team that he owned, and I was there all the time. And then once my older brother got old enough to play, I always watched him, and yeah, they were my biggest role models and influences in my younger life. You know, my professional career started actually in NBC in Weissenfels. And then from there, I was there for like about 2 months, and then I left, went to Nuremberg. I actually played pretty well there, ended up staying there 2 years. And then after that, went to Belgium for 1 year, came back to Berlin for 5 years. After that, Bamberg for 1 year, and now Oldenburg since then. So it's been a pretty good ride for me. Basketball has been my life, you know, since growing up as a little kid. That was pretty much all I wanted to do. So basketball means life to me. I think it could be a little bit of both. I think it just depends on the player and what he needs to succeed. But for me, you know, my emotions, the technicalities of the game, and just basketball is a thinking sport, so you have to think fast, and that's my take on it. I don't have one favorite player. I like to watch a lot of different guys, like LeBron, Kobe's. I watched Michael Jordan when he was still playing, of course. You know, I got some friends. I like to watch Brian Roberts play with me in Bamberg. PJ Tucker played with me in Bamberg. I like to watch those guys. And I just like to watch a variety of different guys. I don't have one favorite player. Well, my main focus when I get on that court is to do whatever I can do to help the team win that game, you know, and that's really all I'm thinking about. Everything else is blocked out when I step on that court or when I walk in that gym that day. So that's my main focus when I'm out there, and you see me focused in. I'm just trying to think what I can do to make the team better on that night and that game, and so we can win. Yes, I think that the intensity rises a little bit in the playoffs. I think that's the biggest difference for me. It's just more intensity, more enthusiasm in the gym as a whole. Just the last, well, my first year in the playoffs, it was just it was crazy in that playoffs, and it was one that I will always remember. I think that was the biggest moments. But I have had a good year last season too, a lot of good moments from then. So pretty much all the time here, it's been pretty good for me, and hopefully I can keep that going. Not really. I always wore number 11. And when I came here, Adam had number 11, and I talked to him about it, but I let him keep it. So I decided 11 plus 11 will be double, and I figured I would be double the trouble, so I went with 22. It's just a nice, quiet, you know, family-oriented city, and I think it's good for me and my family, you know, being that we was in Berlin for 5 years. It's a huge difference, but, you know, this city is calm, and it's, like I said, kind of family-oriented, and I think it's good for me and my family. My favorite movie is Coming to America. My favorite music right now is Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug. I don't play any video games.
You're not into it?
No. Well, I play the Wii, the bowling with my kids, but all the other video games, I'm not too much into it. I love to bowl, and I love going fishing. I watch American football, and since I've been in Europe, I like watching football here, soccer, so yes.